Good morning, evening, and afternoon, and welcome to part 28 of 9, episode 2, Sora iro sora uta sora no oto. The reason why we're starting here today is because I was greeted with a different opening, in a sense. I had forgotten about it, that it was similar to episode 1, where Kujo was sitting on a desk, and then the second picture that had opened up was a desk with no Kujo. And in a similar aspect, when I loaded up episode 2, I was greeted with this image, with Sora not there. So I can take it as, like episode 1, I think we were greeted with this when we started the second route. So after something had happened to Kujo. And this time is the same thing. Something had happened to Sora. Obviously we know she was now put to sleep, finally, in terms of trying to get rid of her artifacts. And as a viewer had mentioned, the routes are different. Which I was going into this not expecting that. So that kind of does show that there won't be another barrage of yellow text, or for now that is, we don't know. But yeah, I will have to go into this with not predetermined view of how the game will work. I can't remember, did the cubes change as well? No, cubes didn't change, okay. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that. So, changing over to the other side. And we're back. Let's see. Wow, last time was hectic. It was not what I expected. So, firstly, I went into it just after an 8 scene, was pretty disheartened, a bit under the weather, not too excited to carry on. But then Sora had disappeared, and that was it saying, well, that's it, bad end, try again. So then we were given the choice to go back to our previous choice, which was to say no to her, how can I word this? I would say no to her being boyfriend and girlfriend. When I mentioned this a few times already, the first time I saw that question I thought we have to go choose yes. I felt like no was going to be the bad end. But yeah, I didn't read too much into it when they mentioned it previously. Because obviously that meant she can peacefully die. I didn't read that into it that much. Which I think is a good way, actually. I think that the way they did it was actually pretty good. It kind of makes you feel like you're forced to choose yes. And that way you actually get to experience both sides, which I think is great. I mentioned multiple times I would have loved to just chose no from the get-go, but still, I'm actually still pretty, how can I say this? I'm alright with the way I've gone about it, which is great. So yeah, now we are on the no route, and we were able to talk things out with Sora. Everything was vented out, everything is explained, and we were finally able to make it in time for Sophie. Sophie was able to give us the ambrosia, which was then I just like Sora when she's herself, I guess you could say. We don't know, well, it might not be her true self since she still likes Kakeru, but the way we've got to know her is what I enjoy. And we got to see more of it in the snow route. And especially when we were injecting her with the ambrosia, her wincing in pain, the way she was going about it was pretty funny. So yeah, after a bit, she then fell asleep. And all of her powers were returned. Well, the powers were negated. We were able to use our phone I think I can't recall, but I feel like our thing was reverted. But what was even more reverted, I guess you could say, was Ghost's imprisonment. Ghost has quite quickly returned and already made herself, has already shown herself in a sense. Already messaged Commander, and speaking to herself, said that, what was it? I look forward to seeing you again, Oni-chan. Which is obviously saying that she knows we're watching her, and it's provoking, as said here. So a reason why I stopped last time was, I feel like there's still more to go. I don't even know what's to expect anymore. Like, I was really raring to go, expecting to end it here for either the start episode 3 or New Route, and both don't seem plausible right now. I mean, just to show with the intro changing, it makes me feel like I'm only just halfway. So, I don't know. Oh well. Yeah. So let's see what Ghost has in store for us, I guess. See what's gonna happen. Ghost is trying to provoke me. That's why she revealed herself now and sent a message to Takamine. What's more, she knows Sophie is monitoring her. And worse, she has an ally who's monitoring us as well. That's gotta be how she has all the information on us. True, I never thought about that. I never thought about that. If obviously we know Sophie can monitor for us, I didn't think that they would have somebody monitoring us as well. She's telling us not to be in such a hurry to celebrate. Talk about twisted. However, this is our chance. I pull off my shirt. As I change into something suitable for going out, I turn to Sophie. Mind helping me out for a bit? What is his plan?
まさか会いに行く気?
Yep.
空を置いて?
Yep.
あなたらしくない決断に思えるけれど、一応聞きましょうか。どうしてそう思ったのか。
First of all, because we know where she is right now. She could have overcome Sora's ability whenever she felt like it. The fact that she's shown herself now of all times is proof of that. True. Because now that obviously she knows now that Sora's ability is gone, she can show herself without having any issues. That means she could have done it a long time ago. She could have easily finished me off while I was worrying about Sora. But she didn't. It's not that she couldn't, she didn't. Oh, okay, maybe I had it wrong. She's underestimating me. She wants to spook me. They take her time killing me after she's proven how superior she is. She's confident she's that much stronger than me. That's why this is our chance. We know where she is and her guard is down. This is the only chance I'll get to.
あなた。
I flashed Sophie a bitter smile before turning to the empty syringe on the table. Oh! Wow, I never thought of that. That is smart. Wow, okay. Interesting. The other ambrosia. I've had a long time to think this over. How can I make sure we're safe from her forever? How can I make sure Sora won't have to worry ever again? This thing won't work. And if we use Ambrosia to steal all of her artifacts, she can always find new artifacts to contract with. True. She's got the knowledge. So long as she's alive, she'll keep coming after us. I can't allow that. I have to bring her down for good. That's the only way we'll be safe.
それがどういうことか分かって言っているのよね。
To kill. I'm going into this with open eyes.
そう。方法はどうするつもり?
Please, give me an artifact. I need something with the power to defeat her.
そうでしょうね。そう言うと思ったわ。
So how is this gonna go? Sophie heaves a sigh. Right now, I'm powerless. The artifact I originally bonded with still hasn't awoken. So I have to get an artifact I can use from Sophie, and have her teach me how to forcibly form a contract with it. This is my only shot. I've got to persuade her. Finish changing and look Sophie in the eyes. I need your help, Sophie. Honestly, thought it was bugged there. I wouldn't play her voice. The rest of what?
一つはって言ったでしょ。二つ目も三つ目も全部話して。
Oh, that's what you meant. Alright, I'll tell you. Second, Sorta's powers are still affecting me. This morning, my mom didn't recognize me. Chances are, Kuja and Yuki don't remember me right now either.
フードの子は覚えているわよ。不意打ちできるかもって考えているなら甘いんじゃないかしら。
True. I think she has the same impotence as Kakeru, where he's can resist it quite a lot stronger, so yeah. I know that. My point was just that Kuja and Yuki have forgotten me.
どういうこと？協力できないじゃない。二人の記憶が戻ることを期待して、今は待った方がいいと思うけれど。
Wrong. I mean, this is the best possible way. But I think they might get in the way of what I need to do.
ああ、そういうこと。
Sophie picks someone on what I'm implying, and I nod in confirmation. Kuja and Yuki have a strong sense of right and wrong. Yuki, especially, is fixated on the concept of justice. If Kuja knew what I was trying to do, she'd try to stop me. Yuki, she might even become my enemy. No matter how things went, they'd both be trouble for me, I'm sure. Yeah, because the way he's thinking it is, there's no way of defeating Ghost unless he kills her. Which is why, now's my chance. I can only do this while they've forgotten about me.
ドライな決断をするのね。意外だわ。
I'm just doing what I have to. Someone has to finish her.
三つ目は
Ghost has an exceptional information on us. I'm guessing she probably knows my address as well. We're not safe here. For all we know, she might try to kill us in our sleep. Her goal is to collect artifacts. Won't she try to get a Sorta's artifact too? Even if Sorta is no longer contracted to it. If she came here right now, I'm not confident I'd be able to fight her and protect Sorta.
その可能性もないとは言えないけれど。
I know the chances that are slim. I'm pretty sure the reason she's using her artifact to kill her is because she doesn't want to leave behind evidence. She'll want to avoid the risk of breaking into someone's house. But it's still a possibility. There's no telling how far she'll go. So long as she's alive, we won't be safe even in our homes. We'll be forced to spend our days cowering in fear, wondering when she'll come to finish us off. More importantly, even if Sword is no longer contracted to an artifact, Ghost will probably still try to kill her. She can't afford to let people who know about her roam free. Sooner or later, we'll have to go after her. And if we have to fight her someday, then now's the best time.
納得できなくもないけれど。四つ目、あるんでしょ？かっこなんてつけず、あなたの本心を聞かせてほしいものね。
I want to be able to tell Sorta it's all over the moment she wakes up. I don't want her to live in fear for another second. I stare straight into Sophie's eyes. Did I skip anything? No. I can't believe she saw right through me. I came up with all these logical arguments, but Sophie was absolutely right. It's exactly one reason I want to end things now. I don't want Sorta to be in danger. If that means harming someone else to keep her safe, I'll do it. It's that simple. For Sorta's sake, I'm going to end this here and now. That's the only reason I need.
空いた容器、返してくれる？
Sure. I hand the syringe to Sophie. Guess this means she won't help me. How am I going to convince her to change her mind? I start desperately casting around for other arguments, but it seems that won't be necessary. Sophie unzips herself and swallows the vial along with my hand. I feel the weight of the vial disappear, but a second later something else falls into my hand. What? Surprisingly, I pull my hand back out. The syringe is gone, but something else has taken its place. A test tube. Not unlike the syringe I just returned to Sophie. It's filled with a strange silver liquid that resembles mercury. Is that something to do with the artifacts? Because all artifacts are silver based, I think. Is this...
今あなたに渡せるアーティファクトはそれだけ。
Oh. What? This is an artifact?
その容器で休眠させているの。アーティファクトは使用者によってその姿を変えるけれど、休眠中はほぼ液体ね。この状態なら容易に体内に取り込める。
Easy to ingest. Wow, okay. So he has to swallow it. So it's interesting. So it changes shape to suit their wielder. Does that mean the accessory itself or the power? You ingest it? Is that how you forcibly form a contract with an artifact? Grip the test tubes tightly as a warmth spreads through me. With this, I can finally fight. Thank you so much for agreeing to help me, Sophie.
もう覚悟は決めているみたいだし、魔眼を回収できるなら文句もないし。それにあなたが失敗しても他の枝に期待すればいいだけ。ローリスクハイリターン。かける価値はそれなりにある。
But then why didn't you do it before? God, she's so damn smug. But you know, I think this means Sophie finally trusts me. That makes me a little happy. So I'm supposed to ingest it. Do I have to inject it into myself like I did to Sora with the ambrosia?
いいえ、蓋を開けて飲み込みなさい。
So you really just meant that, literally. Gotcha. I take off the ornately decorated lid. The artifact bubbles, expanding slightly. Guess this means it's awakening from its dormant state. Down the hatch then, before this thing disappears. Oh.
ためらわないわね、あなた。ちょっと見直したわ。
Ugh. The artifact sticks in my throat, refusing to go down. Choking, I suppress my gag reflex and force it down my throat. If I were in a video game, this would be the moment for a bright light to envelop me, and I'd get a cool victory jingle or something. Sadly, nothing of the sort happens. But I do feel a sensation spread from my stomach through the rest of my body. It's as if something that isn't part of me is pouring its knowledge and will into every one of my blood vessels, slowly assimilating with me. Wow, so this is how it's supposed to feel.
今回は使い方がちゃんと分かったようね。
Wait, a sight better for you? I don't know. Yeah, but seriously, why did it have to be this one? Guess it's fate. So he really knows what it is.
大げさね。すぐに準備できるのがそれしかなかっただけよ。
Hey, thanks. With this, I should be able to handle Ghost. Is it the one to be able to see into the future or something? I return the empty test tube to Sophie before turning to Sora. Fast asleep. Squat down next to her and stroke her hair. I'll be back soon, Sora. I promise. I'm going to put an end to everything. Then I'm coming back to you. Wait for me until then, Sora. Sophie, sorry to put you out, but do you mind seeing this through with me?
あなた一人で行っても帰り討ちでしょうし、 協力を求めたのはこっちだし、仕方ないわね。今日は占いの結果も良かったし、付き合ってあげるわよ。
Thanks. You're a lifesaver.
せめて、都がいてくれるといいのだけど、あの子は魔眼の天敵だから。
Really? But she can't steal someone's artifact unless she can see it. Alright, they don't do it in this route.
そうじゃなくて、あ、いいわ。説明が面倒。さっさと行きましょう。
Yeah, it's... Kujo's is the right user for it. But obviously it's not what he would want as well. As mentioned in episode 1. Alright, to be honest, Korsaka Senpai would be a huge help too, but I can't even use my phone. Got nowhere to contact either of them, so I guess I'm solo on this one.
お人よしよね、あなた。
Where'd that come from?
一人で行くのは背負わせたくないからでしょ、他の子たちに。これからあなたがすることを。
God, just because you know it doesn't mean you have to say it out loud. Have a little tact.
あなたが聞くからじゃない。
Yeah.
書き置きでもしてあげたら？起きてあなたがいなかったら泣き出すわよ。
Good point. Pull my notebook and pen out of my school bag. Guess I can't tell sort of the truth. Pays me to lie to her, but I'll just write down, I'm making a quick trip to the convenience store on one of the pages and rip it out. I put down my pen, look over at Sora, and stroke her hair again. I'll be back soon. And then I get to my feet and stride out the living room without turning the lights off. Sophie floats alongside me, matching my pace.
せっかくあげたアンブロシア、持っていかないの？
Nullifying her contract isn't the goal. Besides, if she seals it for me, I'd be the one in hot water.
それもそうね。
Sophie floats up and lands on my head. Hey, what are you doing?
魔眼対策よ。
Oh, what the hell? Sophie stretches herself over my head and my vision goes black. But then a second later it returns to normal. What is she, like covering his head or something? Though it still feels like there's something wrapped around my head. Hey, what the heck did you do?
鏡を見たらわかるわよ。
God, I don't have no idea what he's going to look like. So his voice sounds like it's coming from right next to my ear. I immediately head to the mirror over the sink. The top half of my face is covered by a stretched out version of the creepy plushie that Sophie manipulates. Freaky. Is this some kind of mask?
そう。魔眼のトリガーは目と目が合うこと。条件が成立してしまったら、私がすぐに遮断してあげる。
Everything goes dark again. A moment later, my sight returns. I get it now. That's so cool. I didn't know you could transform.
限界だもの。思い通りよ。
I'm all about this. I'm a freaking superhero.
本気？あなた、センス最悪ね。
You're the last person who gets to make fun of the way I look.
私を着こなせないあなたが悪いのよ。
Oh. Okay, you can tell they're getting close together. They're joking around like this. Yeah, whatever. Is Ghost still at the shrine?
ええ。
Watch my back when we get there.
任せてちょうだい。
Sophie undoes the transformation and returns to being a plain old plushie. Well, a plain old plushie that floats. Now I've got both an artifact and a defense against the evil eye. Sorry for the pause. I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Let's go, Sophie. It's time to end this.
まさか本当に来るとはな。
Ghost turns around the moment she senses me approaching.
期待に応えてくれて嬉しいぜ、鬼。
She's gonna freak out or laugh about our so-called mask. Her eyes widen in surprise. She furrows her brow for a moment, then bursts out laughing. Yeah.
おいおい。なんだよそのマスク。アメコミのヒーローみて。見せてくれよ。あれ、スーパーヒーロー着地。なあ、できんだろ。
Ghost clutches her stomach and doubles up with her laughter. I just watch her outburst with cold, calm eyes. This will be a perfect opportunity for a surprise attack, but unfortunately she's still too far away. I take a few shuffling steps forward, but Ghost backs away and straightens up, looking at me.
笑った笑った。すげえなおい。どこで売ってたんだよそれ。
That is her evil eye ability. The stigma appears on her face, and her eye glows with a wicked light. At almost the same time, my vision goes dark. Sophie blocking the evil eye for me. A moment later, I can see again. Ghost scoffs at me.
対策済みってわけだ。だよな。ギャグでそんなもんつけてこねえよな。石になったらどうしようかと思ったぜ。準備バッチリで来たってことはそうなんだよな。そういうつもりで来たってことでいいんだよな。
I came here to stop you.
だよな。いいね、そそるぜ。話し合いに来たとか言われたら興ざめだ。やっとその気になってくれて嬉しいぜ、お兄ちゃん。
Ghost dons an evil grin. A moment later, the back of her hand starts to glow. Ah, how can you not have that thing show up here? Come on. Ugh. Oh, fire. Okay, so it's that one. The illusionary fire. Okay. I was kind of hoping for when he was talking about that's fate, whatever about the ability. So I remember him talking about needing to look into the future to decide his decisions and all sorts of things like that. I thought it was that, but okay. So the illusionary fire. Sparks dance through the air. Make a fist with my stigma-branded hand, and pillars of flame leap up around us. The artifact I'm using is the very one that belonged to the student who nearly burned down the school. The power Kujo stole from him now belongs to me.
今回はあっさり出したな。ファイアスターターか。かっけえな、羨ましいぜ。
As always, Ghost doesn't look perturbed in the slightest. She shoves her hand into her pocket and grins sardonically. I've never heard of that word before. She's underestimating me. It's true that she has more artifacts and more experience with those artifacts, so maybe it's natural she'd look down on me. But she's not so much stronger that I have no chance at all. On the way here, Sophie explained something to me.
ユーザー同士の戦い、特に肉体に損傷を与えられない能力を有した者同士の戦いは精神力の勝負になるわ。あなたの炎は魂を焼く。あの子の槍は魂を貫く。私のような減体は傷を負うけれど、あなたたちの肉体は痛みこそあれど傷つかない。魂の強さは心の強さ。心を強く持てば魂も揺るがない。つまりどちらが先に相手の心を折るか、そういう戦いになるわ。心を強く、 何者にも屈することのない折れない心を。そうすればあなたは。
You cannot lose. There's someone I need to protect at all costs. I can't afford to lose here, no matter how tough it gets. My flames and ghost spear are powered by our souls, our hearts. But mentally, they're the same power. And just now, I proved they can cancel each other out. I can win this. With this new power, I've got a chance.
いいね。そのマスクもマジに見えてきたぜ。マジでヒーローだ。俺はヴィラン。そそるシチュエーションだぜ。一方的にやっちまうのもいいんだが、せっかくこんな力をもらったんだ。一回はガチの殴り合いをしてみたくてよ。はあいいね。ライバルの出現だ。待っていたぜ、こんなシチュエーション。
Ghost snickers. Then she straightens her back and glares at me. A bewitching light glows in her pupils.
さあ。始めようぜ、お兄ちゃん。
What? Behind her, countless spears materialize out of thin air. You've got to be kidding me. She can make that many? If she fires off all of those at once, there's no ways I can defend against them all.
落ち着きなさい。あれだけ派手にやれば消耗も早い。むしろ好都合よ。
I hear Sophie's voice coming from the mask. She claims that only I'll be able to hear her. We want to avoid Ghost finding out that she's here, so instead of answering, touch my mask to let her know I heard.
あなたはできる限り消耗を抑えなさい。無茶をすればスティグマの侵食を早めて自滅するわよ。
Ah, true. I forgot about the stigma erosion. True. Take my mask again to convey that I understand. Fortunately, Ghost's attacks always fly in a straight line. Even if she throws 1,000 spears at me, it won't be hard to read their trajectory. Stay calm. I can handle this.
何ぼーっとしてやがる。来いよ。殺し合おうぜ、お兄ちゃん。それともビビって動けねえか？あ？
You never change. Just shut the hell up. I sweep my arm down and a pillar of fire rushes along the ground towards Ghost. Without moving a finger, Ghost fires a volley of spears at me. They blast through my flames and head straight for me. I leap to the side and form a shield of fire to block Ghost's follow-up attacks on my new position.
いいねどんどん行くぜ。
Damn it! I leap to the side again, and once again I put up a shield of fire to block the follow-up attack.
おら、どうしたどうした。
Another hail of spears rains down. I dodge, then block. The cycle repeats itself over and over. Even though Ghost hasn't moved an inch, I've been forced to scurry all across the shrine grounds. Worse, I've been stuck on the defensive the whole time.
リーチの差がありすぎるわね。なんとかして接近しなさい。
I know that.
おい、どうしたよ。かかってこいよ。
Shut up. I continue warning of Ghost's attacks as I desperately search for a way to close the distance. From what I can tell, her spears don't get any weaker the further they travel. On the other hand, my flames deteriorate with range. And I can't tell if it's because I need more practice or what, but I can't even create them unless I swing my arms. On the other hand, she... This time my shield doesn't make it in time, and one of the spears lances my arm. She can fire off her attacks as quickly as thought, and with no warning. At this rate, she'll just keep chipping away at me until I'm ground down to nothing. Sophie told me to use as little of my power as possible, but if I want to break this vicious cycle, I'm gonna have to risk playing a gambit. Ugh. I surround myself in a wreath of flame and sprint to get a ghost. No matter how many spears hit me, I just grit my teeth and keep charging. Most of the spear's force is blocked by my flame armor, reducing the pain to a level I can withstand through sheer willpower. I'm charging blindly without any real plan in mind. What matters is that Sophie was right. Before I can do anything else, I need to get closer. The only thing I can see working is hitting ghosts with a full power flame blast at point blank range. But before I can do that, I swing my arm to the side, throwing the wave of fire at Ghost, who's trying to back away. A flame slips past Ghost and creates a huge pillar of fire behind her. One more. Yeah, she's not watching her surroundings now. Ghost sneers. She's probably trying to rile me up and make me lose my cool. Too bad, I'm about to wipe that shit-eating grin off her face. I ignore the barrage of spears she hurls my way and keep closing in. Ghost tries to back away again, but then realizes what's behind her. Her arrogant sneer vanishes. She finally realized. I've boxed her in from all sides with a wall of fire. Her path of retreat is cut off. I wasn't aiming for you in the first place. I know from experience that if she just jumped through the flames, she'd get through without taking much damage. But she doesn't know that, and she hesitates. That half-second hesitation is all the opening I need. Ghost! I dodge her last desperate shot and charge forward, keeping my body low. You're mine now. Take this! I reach out to grab her by the collar, but my hand catches only air. I'm so surprised that I trip over my own feet and crash to the ground. What the hell just happened? There's no way I missed her at that distance. And she couldn't have dodged because of the flames. Yet she's still gone. To just jump through the flames knowing she still takes some damage? No, she didn't. She just up and disappeared. She vanished right in front of my eyes. Her mocking voice calls out from behind me. There's no way she traveled that far in such a short time. Grinning, Ghost leaps into the sky. A second later, she hits the ground. Directly in front of me. I scramble to my feet and swing a fist at her, but Ghost leaps backward and disappears once more. She lands 30 feet away from where she started, so 10 meters. She can teleport. Just how many artifacts does this monster have? Well, honestly, that should be better for us, since she's using so much of her power that she's going to... I don't know how much erosion she's undertaken already. As if. Pure bluff. Honestly, I'm panicking right now. I can't believe she kept her power like this hidden the whole time.
かける、もう十分頑張ったわ。今は引きなさい。あなたには無理よ。
I bite my lip in frustration. Sophie's right. I've got no cards left to play. This isn't a battle I can win with guts alone. I need to close in on her, or I've got no chance of winning. But given her abilities, that's impossible. No matter how close I get, she can just teleport away. My fists won't be able to reach her. I should regroup and try again after formulating a plan, like Sophie said. But how am I going to get away from someone who can teleport? Besides, this is still...
おいおい。
Once again, wreathe myself in flaming armor. Ghost's lips twist into a sneer. This is a battle of wills, nothing more. What good would it do to run away? Might as well just give up now. She can summon an infinite number of spears, and she can teleport. But so what? If she keeps using all of those powers, she's gonna run out of gas first. I just have to hold out until she's exhausted. I'll keep getting back up, no matter how many times it takes.
結局それかよ。
Ghost sighs. Say whatever you want, but I'm never giving up. I'll batter your spirit until it breaks.
がっかりだぜ、たく。もういいよ、お前。
Countless spears rise up from the ground, piercing me everywhere. She's capable of this? Rushing him blindly isn't going to work. I burn away the spears embedded in me and dodge the next wave Ghost fires by running in the zigzag pattern. Something stabs me in the back. Then I feel another hit and another in the thigh and shoulder. One after another, Ghost spears slam into me. She's predicting my movements. Stumbling, I manage to brace myself enough to stay on my feet. It takes every last ounce of my willpower to keep from losing consciousness.
ダメね。あの子戦い慣れている。もう無理よ、かける。
Well, one thing we can take from this as well is that Sophie really does care for us. It doesn't matter if Sophie's right. I can't heed that warning. I still haven't fallen. Which means I can keep going. But how am I supposed to fight back? I thought I was real cool coming here alone. Telling myself it was all for Sorda's sake. I was so sure that as long as I didn't give up, I could win. And now here I am, a pathetic wreck.
ちょこまか動くのはもう終わりか？あ？
Ghost once again summons countless spears behind her. I've known from the start that the odds are against me. Which is why I've got to think. Think, and keep on thinking. There's got to be a way to somehow survive this. Some way to smash your spirit.
ち、くだらねえ。無駄な時間だったぜ、たく。
She's using a lot of her power here. Ghost creates another wall of spears, this one protecting her. Think. I haven't given in yet. I haven't lost yet.
終わりにしようぜ、お兄ちゃん。
Like hell it is. Forgot about time. Desperately shoot out a wave of fire.
いいね。まだ元気じゃねえか。
Ghost vanishes along with her spears. I sense something behind me and whirl around.
反応もいいな。いいじゃねえか、まだ楽しめそうだ。
Ghost throws her head back and laughs. Her wall of spears isn't next to her anymore. In fact, there's not a single spear around her, which means it's behind us. Before we continue, I'd like to apologize. I had a little interruption, so I had to stop the recording there and I had to restart it now. I thought I had started it again, and I did not. So I think I had lost about 5 to 10 minutes of my reactions. So unfortunately, a bit of this going forward will be yellow text, and you'll see when it stops being yellow text is when I had finally realized. So unfortunately, some of it's you weren't able to see my reactions, but I'll try. I hate doing this. I'll try to recreate it in a sense. I'll try and forget what I thought or had happened and carry on going from here. Sorry about that. In fact, there's no single spear around her. Wait, does that mean? Wait, does that mean it's behind her? That's behind Kakeru, the spears?
さあ、次は何をしてくれるんだ？
Oh, wait, no. She summons another army of spears. I can't be sure, but maybe. What if she can't use more than one artifact at the same time? Oh, okay, I never thought of that before. Yeah, okay. Yeah, she never has used more than one artifact at once. She's focused on summoning spears. That means she can't teleport. In that case...
なんかひらめいたか、マスクマン。じゃあ第2ラウンド始めようぜ。
Ghost points her finger at me. Her wall of spears tilts towards me. I kick off the ground and make a break for Ghost. Go on, attack me. I dare you.
おい、またそれかよ。ふざけんな
That's the first time I've heard her sound angry. Ghost takes aim and...
死ね、バカが
launches her spears. This is my chance. You're the imbecile here. I swing my right hand forward and bring forth a curtain of fire. I then thrust my left hand out, shooting off a barrage of fireballs. If she wants to dodge, she'll have to erase her spears. If she prioritizes attacking me, she'll get hit by my flames too. No matter how much I get hurt along the way, I'm not about to cancel my own powers. I'll burn her to ash. So, what's it gonna be, Ghost?
やっぱバカはお前だぜ。
What? Oh, she did spears. She chose to dodge, but her spears didn't go anywhere. Oh, damn it! A horde of spears fills my vision. There's no time to run or guard. I cover my head, but the gesture proves pointless. The swarming spears plunge through my arm and bury themselves in my skull, ripping my mask to shreds. Sophie's presence vanishes. My whole body is skewered through. Excruciating pain assaults my brain. I can't afford to fall. I can't. But... I drop to my knees anyway.
焦んだよな、考えることがよ。こっちのトラップにことごとく引っかかりやがる。バカ丸出しだ。
Ghost glares at me. I glare right back, but considering I can't even stand up, I doubt I look very intimidating. So, I mentioned, I obviously missed it now, but I wonder why she's angry. Like, there's no point for her to be angry. There's no reason. Why is she angry? I didn't mention this, but what I'm thinking now is, no, it can't be that as well. I don't know.
ああ、マスクが脱げちまった。ヒーロー敗北の瞬間だな。
which creates another huge wall of spears.
石には死ね。のたうち回りながら死ね。
And another. The two walls of spears merge together, turning into a single wall of swords.
安心しろよ、お兄ちゃん。
She transforms all of her spears into swords, making them even more powerful.
すぐにそっちに。妹も行くからよ。
Ghost! Ghost curls her fingers into a fist. The swords all point towards me.
じゃあな、お兄ちゃん。
Her lips curl into a smirk. But just as she's about to swing her fist down... Wait, what? She loses her balance and stumbles. Something hit her. It sounded like something was thrown or something. Wait, did she reach her limit? No, I don't think that's it.
くそが。
Again. She stumbles again, and this time she falls to her knees. But she doesn't look exhausted, just surprised. As if she tripped over something she wasn't expecting. I'm so shocked that all I can do is just stare blankly at her. Annoyed, Ghost slams her fist into the ground and glares at me. No, behind us. Wait, no. Not at me, behind me.
てめ、何しやがった。
So, there's only two people we know that we, like Commander and Yuki, are the ones who have artifacts that we don't know of powers of. Is this one of them? Oh no. Haruka?
女王を前にして図が高いですわよ。
I know that voice.
遅くなって申し訳ありません、かける様。
So yeah,
登場ですわ。
so yeah, unfortunately this is where I ended up with. So 7 minutes, about 5 minutes of missing thing. I hope I replicated as much as I could. Yeah, I'm surprised. Okay, Haruka. Not only that, she knows us. So, huh. There's a lot of questions, like, is that what her power is? Domination? Not, wait, not that, like, control, or like, no, wait, servitude? I can't find the right word for it. Turning around, I see a familiar face smiling gently down at me. Kosaka-senpai. Wait, she just said my name, didn't she? That means I'm no longer under the influence of Sworda's powers. You remembered me.
おかしなことをおっしゃいますわね。あなた様のことを忘れたことなど一秒たりともございませんわ。
Okay, no, the only one thing I just thought now was they perhaps... Oh no, wait, no, they did say they both, their memories are the same, so that's not it. Never mind. What? Does that mean Sworda's power never worked on Kosaka-senpai in the first place? That's unexpected. To think that she'd come to rescue me.
立てまして。
Yeah. I take her outstretched hand and rise to my feet. Thanks for saving me.
どういたしまして。司令官からのメッセージで気がつきましたの。いい機会ですから少しお話でもと思ったのですが、まさかかける様がいらっしゃったなんて。運命、いえ愛がもたらした必然ですわね。
Senpai giggles, then whirls to face Ghost.
改めましてこんばんは、ゴーストさん。
敵に回るってことでいいんだな、エンプレスさんよ。
コードネームでしたか。 せっかく司令官からいただいたお名前ですが、それあまり好きじゃありませんの。やはりあなた方とはセンスが合いません。それにリグベータに組みすればカケル様の気も引けるかと思っていましたが、全然なびいてくださらないんですもの。ですから正攻法で攻めることにいたしましたわ。今宵はお別れを言いに来ましたの。
そうかい。
Ghost struggles to her feet. But the moment she does, a stray cat jumps out and weaves between her legs. Huh? That causes her to lose her balance once more, and she falls to her knees again.
あらあら元気な猫ちゃんですこと。
くそ、なんなんだてめえの力。イラつくぜ。
Yeah, it's quite confusing. Ghost's mask of composure crumbles, and she starts shouting. I'm so confused as she is. Not only was that a bizarre thing for a cat to do, it was way too convenient for us. That weird cat is what keeps tripping Ghost up. Some invisible power is preventing her from avoiding it.
カケル様、今のうちですわ。あの方はもう何もできませんから。いえ、何もさせませんから。
Weird.
ずいぶんな口聞いてくれるじゃねえか。ああ、
そのようなありさまで凄まれても、ずいぶんとお疲れではなくて、万全のあなたならば無様に神戸を垂れることもなかったでしょうに。
ちんけな催眠術ごときにこの俺が。
Hypnotism. Is that it?
催眠術ですか。
Okay, I guess not.
見当違いも甚だしいですわね。
Further off the mark as well.
だと？てめえ、一体俺に何をした？
答える義理も義務もございません。さあ、カケル様。
Kosaka senpai turns to face me, her skirt fluttering.
あとは煮るなり焼くなり、お好きにどうぞ。
Thank you, senpai. You saved my heart.
私の力など微々たるものですわ。カケル様ならご自身の力のみで事足りたでしょうから。
There's something reassuring about that smile of hers. Sorry I didn't trust you before, senpai. Take a step forward. It's time to end this.
もう勝った気かよ。イラつくぜ。
She launches a spear at me from her kneeling position, but I cover my arm in fire and brush it aside. Guess she really has exhausted herself. That spear was a lot slower than the others. It's over, Ghost.
やめとけ。お前には無理だ。俺に触ることすらできねえよ。
We both know that's not true.
は？
You can't jump anymore. You have to be in mid-air to activate your teleportation, don't you? That's why you jump every time. But now that you're under the influence of Kosaka Senpai's powers, you can't move. No more teleporting. Interesting. I never saw that as well. End of the line, Ghost. Is Commander gonna come in now and interrupt?
来るな。来るなって。来るんじゃねえ。来んなっつってんだろうが。
I bet the girl you murdered in cold blood was just as scared as you are now. You don't deserve any more mercy than she got. Grab Ghost by the collar and yank her to her feet. I finally got you.
だっせ。お前はいっつも女に助けられてんな。
You're right about that one. I'm powerless. But I've got people willing to put their lives on the line for me. Thanks to that, I can finally.
どうするってんだ？え？
Isn't it obvious? Burn, Ghost. I won't let you kill anyone ever again. I won't let you show your face before us ever again. I'm going to turn your soul into ash.
意味分かって言ってんのか。いい子ちゃんのお前にできんのかよ。
Yeah, I can. That's why I came here. Taking your artifact isn't enough. You'll still go around killing people to steal their power, even if you can't petrify them. You'll come after Kujo, Yuki, and Kosaka-senpai. You'll try to kill Sora. Well, I won't let you. I can't risk letting you roam free, which is why I'm going to kill you. I have to kill you. I'll burn you to cinders until there's nothing left.
やっぱてめえはバカだ。
What was that?
マスクなしでどう防ぐつもりだ。
Ah, true.
俺が灰になるのが先か、お前が石になるのが先か。我慢比べといこうぜ。
No, it's not. You're the only one who's getting burned or petrified.
Huh?
Your artifact has already abandoned you. Wait, what? Instead of me, it's Ghost who's turned to ash to stone. Her powers have gone haywire, and the stone started eating her away at her. She no longer has the ability to control the evil eye.
年貢の納め時ってやつみてえだな。こうなっちまったら潔く諦めるしかねえ。
It's over. This time, it's really over.
ああ、終わりさ。俺はお前に殺される。気分いいだろ。他人の命を踏みにじるのはよ。最高だろなあ。
I'm not like you.
いや、同じさ。おめでとう、お兄ちゃん。
Oh, quite scary.
これでお前も人殺しだ。
Oh wow, I even broke it. It's over. Ghost turns to stone and crumbles to pieces. She's dead. I...
他者を害した力で自滅。下道にはお似合いの最後ですわね。
I suppose Haruka-senpai has a point. In the end, Ghost was killed by her own artifact. But I'm the one who pushed her that far. Yeah, there's no denying it. I'm the one who... The strength drained from my limbs, and I dropped to my knees.
平気ですか、かける様。
I think so. A wave of exhaustion washes over me. I don't think I can get up. I used up everything I had back there. But now No one else will have to suffer.
なんということだ。
Oh. Now, what is the commander gonna do? We can't do anything. Well, Haruka is there for us, but I don't know if her power will work against him. What?
司令官。
Takamine steps out of the shadows. He stares blankly at the shattered chunks of stone that were once ghost. Ah, shit. I should have expected he'd come here.
君たち、なんてことを、何をしたのか、分かっているのか。
Yeah, I do.
殺人犯が最後を迎えた。それだけのことですわ。
それだけ？それだけだと。
Takamine's eyes strike sparks. Are we gonna have to fight him too?
彼女は私の希望だった。私の光だった。いや、すべてのユーザーの母となる人だった。それを貴様らは。
Takamine's stigma appears on his face.
許さんぞ。私は貴様らを断じて許さん。
His eyes glows with a bewitching light. Wait, it can't be. Don't tell me he's also... I can't move. My body's stiffened up. And I can't look away either. Wow, really? Really? I'm losing the feelings in my fingertips. The evil eye? How can he be using it? Don't tell me he's also a user of the evil eye.
血の気の多いこと。
Senpai steps in front of me. Takamina's line of sight interrupted. I'm free from the evil eye's power.
かける様、ここは任せてくださいまし。司令官は私が。
Be careful. Don't look into his eyes no matter what you do.
ご助言ありがとうございます。すぐ終わらせますわ。そして二人でゆっくりと休息を。
Wait, what? Senpai stumbles.
ごめんなさい、かける様。
Wait, what? Huh?
時間切れですわ。
What? Senpai? Her legs give out, and I hurry to catch her before she falls to the ground. Don't tell me.
すみません。力が。
I knew it. Holding ghosts in place used up too much of Kosaka Senpai's stamina.
覚悟しろ。彼女を殺めた罪、万死に値する。
I avert my gaze from his glowing eye. What do I do? Both of us are out of steam. Damn it, there's only one thing to do. I've got to beat him up on my own somehow.
ごめんなさい。私。
Okay, I'm this is getting too long now. I've got to end it here. I really want to continue, but it's just getting longer and longer and longer. I have no idea when it's gonna when I would be able to find a good place to stop this. I mean, somebody could try and help us here, and then that would continue like that. I don't know, it feels like there's still quite a long way to go until the break happens. Oh, okay, so a lot has happened. So we started off with chasing down ghosts. We were able to persuade Sophie to give us a power, the illusionary wall of fire. We were able to get countermeasures for it. None of them worked out. And just as we're about to die because we had exhausted everything. And yeah, then Haruka came out of nowhere, saved us with her power, which I have no clue on how to even think about thinking about it. So let me use that time to think now. I'll give myself a few minutes here. So she can have people obey her will. It's like I think of one thing, but then the other thing doesn't work out. The confusing part now is with Ghost. What was that about? So if I were to ignore the previous ones, her power is something to do with causing someone to bend, to fall to their knees, kind of like a person who, I'm thinking of like a peasant and a king. Peasant would fall to their knees in front of the king, type of thing. That's what I thought when I saw that. I thought, oh, is that the type of power? Like servitude, you have to fall to your knees before the queen. But there was something about a cat? I don't know. Ghost said it was something about hypnotism, but she said it was far from that. We thought it was charm. Let me think about when we were getting hit by the ability. We had no control of ourselves. We were just going along with it. I have no clue. There's a few things it could be. I don't know. Okay, so, well, we were able to stop Ghost, thanks to Haruka's ability. And then Ghost just killed herself from her power being overly used and she lost control of it. But then came Commander, who also has the evil eye. I did think it was strange that his stigma was on the face just like Ghost's stigma was on her face. That makes me think that they're both not the original evil eye user. Like it was gifted to them or like shared to them. Not too sure what way to go from this, how I can really gather information on this. So we have no power left, Haruka has got no strength left, she can't do anything at all. We can't do anything at all. So either we perish here, or another person comes and saves us. I mean, people just keep popping up out of nowhere. So yeah, that's the only thing I can think of for now. Again, I do apologize for the makeshift middle part there where I had to redo what I wasn't able to record. Thankfully, I caught it soon. Oh, thank God I didn't lose another 30 minutes, or not another 30 minutes, didn't lose 30 minutes, I should say. But yeah. Yeah, so this is gonna be a really long episode. I keep going into these episodes thinking, oh, it's just one more episode left, just one more. Look, okay, it's just one more. Nope, okay. But anyway, that'll be it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, this long one today. I know people don't particularly like long ones, but I can do about it. Please let me know what you thought, and I'll see you all next time.